Hello and welcome. My name is Gabby and this is my first, well, technically second YouTube video ever after 5 years. Welcome to the chaos, which is my life. I currently live in Berlin. I do nails, so I'm a self-taught nail artist. I'm also currently juggling 3 creative internships, and I'm somewhere in between figuring it all out and also romanticizing my life to the fullest. So get in and follow along the journey. This week was a lot, so I thought I would bring you together with me to show you what I've been up to in my days living in Berlin on my side quests almost every day. I started my week pretty calmly, nothing crazy. But I went on this little mental health walk, enjoyed October and the colors that it has to offer. I tried out this new Asian place also on my way. I also did my nails, which I didn't really like at first, and I basically redid the nail art the next day. Speaking of which, I started my morning by baking these peach pastries. I went on this amazing walk in the park nearby. It always feels like I'm walking around in like a magical forest. We looked for some squirrels, touching some grass basically. To me it feels so crazy because we're like in the middle of such a huge city, but also there's so many of these like green nature escapes within. You can literally spot sheep outside. I have 15 minutes to get ready for 2 things, which is yoga and meditation practice for Women's Mental Health Day at Adidas Sports Base, and right afterwards I'm going straight to my friend's birthday dinner. So we need to make it work, and I have a headband on. I don't think I'm feeling it though. I don't know if I'm brave enough because my hair is oily. I think I'll just wear a matching sports outfit and then I'll just switch my pants maybe. I don't know what makes most sense. By the way, this is my crafty club, how I made my friend's present, like how I wrapped it actually, because I didn't have any proper gift wrapping paper. I think that's the work outfit. We got the Adidas socks and the matching set. I think that's pretty cute. It's from Lounge, and I'm gonna do a super simple makeup because it's like kind of workout, meditation, yoga session, but then I'm going to this birthday dinner. Okay, hair time. Still debating the headband because that will make things easier for now. I don't know how it would look later. How do you secure a headband? Actually, I never wore one. Okay, we have this bun. Let's just stick to the same choices because I'm late already. Oh no, my belly started to cramp. Oh, that was my bone. What do we think about the front pieces? Is it too much, too little? Oh my god. And then, it's gone. I'm defeated by the water bottle. So here it was already at the Adidas Sports Base, where actually a lot of people don't know it, but there's a lot of free workout sessions. Like it was acro yoga, so like acrobatic yoga, and basically I had to put the girls up without like holding. It was a lot about trusting each other. So, like, mind you, we're all strangers, but it was really nice. A lot of girls overcome their fears and insecurities, me including, because I felt like one of the tallest girls, so I just volunteered to go and try. So I was basically on top of her, standing like it's a Titanic or something. And then on my way back, look, I thought I'm like hallucinating, but that's the stuff I see on a daily basis. Like, you just gotta find the magic. On your commute, you always can find some magic to like romanticize your day. And like, I don't know if it was all the movies that I watched growing up, or if it's social media, or if everything is just in my head, but like, I believe that kind of being delusional and romanticizing these tiny bits in your day make your whole life a bit better and like more beautiful, and then you actually get into the main character role yourself, but no one else puts you in there. Like, you have to believe that you are it. It took me a while to get out of this victim mindset and realize that I am in charge of my life, and life does not happen for me or to me. It's just that I live my life. And honestly, it's everything that I do, everything that I think of, just becomes the reality. So everything is only up to me, and no one's gonna come to save
only
you.
you against yourself, your own thoughts and beliefs. Of course, maybe they weren't like your first choice, but like you grow up within bubble, or like the society kind of force it onto
Funny
you.
story, I thought I'm going to one again, but I mixed up the dates, and when I texted my friend that invited me there, she was like, "No, wait, that's like happening next week." I'm like, oh, whoops.
As I was saying, filter your thoughts, filter your life. You have to be kind of brutal about it. You need to show yourself that you care about yourself, that you value yourself as a person, what like is the actual like quality, and you need to pick only what's best for you. You know how we always want what's best for our friends? We always care about our family and like our partner. We always kind of put others first, but at least I used to do that. But in the end, we have to take care of ourselves, because it's not only the current version and person that we're thinking about, it's also like all the past versions. The way I like to imagine that we're just kind of like an onion of our inner child, and then the teenager self, and the young adult, and the current version, and also your future versions, and all of these higher versions of yourself that you dream of. Everything exists at the same time, and we just need to take care of all of them.
And I think it's beautiful, because
it hurts me to see how many people damage and destroy themselves, being stuck in their head first of all, and then it also transfers onto their physical world and reality, because even what we think shapes our reality. Like, this is where it all starts. So everything that we say, all these like affirmations, you know, how if people make jokes about themselves, like I used to also just kind of joke and being silly and not taking myself too seriously, but like this is the problem. I actually protect and not be a bully to ourselves. We need to watch what we say. If we wouldn't say that or joke like that about our friend, then let's not do it to ourselves as well. And it's okay not to know all these things, like especially all at once when we're so young. I believe that's what our 20s are for. And especially, I don't know about you, but when I moved abroad, I realized that I kind of am in a different time frame. I am in a different loop than like everybody else that kind of stayed in my home bubble, let's say.
It's 6 a.m. in the morning currently, and I'm on my way to help my friend shoot a music video for her upcoming EP release. So let's go.
You're kind of forced to speed it up and just like learn all these things faster, because you're thrown into this completely new world where everything in your reality has shifted, and it's a completely new way to start anything. Like, it's not just one small turn to the left or to the right. You're placed at a completely different path, and that opens up so many more opportunities, but it's only up to you what you're gonna do with them.
Justin is going to be our videographer. There he is. Wait. Yeah, there's Justin. And we're going to start shooting.
We just finished filming the first video to one of the 3 songs that Tan's gonna release. And it went so nice, so smooth, so quick. We were done in like 3 hours. It was amazing.
And don't get me wrong, I know that every single one of my friends or any stranger I would meet on the street, they have their own struggles and battles. But it's slightly different when you choose to move abroad and look for bigger opportunities there, because then you do make this huge space for pressure.
Especially because you are the one who made the decision to leave your home and start again new somewhere out of your comfort zone completely. No one forced you, so you have to make it count, right? You had a goal from the beginning, why you're even leaving, why you're taking on this challenge. And of course, for some it's just like, oh, a fun experience, which is also valid, or for others is to see more of the world, grow and start off new. For me, it was kind of a bit of everything, see the world. And honestly, at first scary, because you talk with so many different people from completely different upbringings and different environments, and you understand how big of an impact it has. You're basically shaped by your society, your culture, your people and friends, and the closest family members around you. And unless you leave that little cycle, you feel like this is the only reality you can have. It's getting cold, but I'm heading now home. I had a really cute night with my friends. I said goodbye to our friend Kitty, who's leaving Berlin, and it just made me think that it's part of living in a big city, just saying goodbye to friends that are constantly moving out, because these huge cities are most of the times just a stop and not the destination to stay. It's sad because the more time you spend here and the more connections you make, you have to say goodbye to the friends that you make here along the way. It's kind of like making your own small family within the city and then having to let them go over and over and over again. But that's part of life. I'm so tired from today, so I can't wait to go back to bed and sleep a little longer in the morning. See ya!
The saying of show me your friends and I'll show you is like so true, because if they are not right for you, you will basically suffer. Yeah, I know you can feel lonely, especially being abroad in a strange place, but you will find the right people only by being your true self, because otherwise how will they find you? If you're faking and putting on a mask and being someone else, how will your people see through it and find you?
So I'm already heading back home. I didn't film the choir practice, but it was so nice. I really love going there and getting back into music and singing. Made some new friends again. I feel like music or any art form really part of releasing emotions, releasing build-up. And if we don't do it, once it builds up too much, we start getting irritated and we get mad and we don't feel that creative person inside us. And we don't really use that creativity to create something for the world or for ourselves. I believe that everyone has a creative side. Sometimes we're just too scared to unlock it, but it needs to happen in order to be easier to go through your own emotions, through your feelings, through the day even, because it's literally a release. It's like a ritual. And we're not even allowing ourselves to be loud. We're always like, okay, we need to be quiet. We need to like kind of restrain ourselves, not bother anyone, almost whisper, because it's not appropriate to be loud, especially for women. Women are always taught to be like quiet and polite and like behave. And I think singing is such an amazing art of even therapy in a way, because that's the one place where you can be very loud and no one's judging you, but actually supporting that and saying, yeah, show me how loud you can go. That's something really freeing and something switching on in your brain. Hope that everyone gets to experience that, and I encourage everyone, please go sing or just create. I saw this quote, create more than you consume, especially in this day of age. Go create more than you consume.
If you made it all the way to this point of the video, thank you. First of all, I'm really just documenting life as it unfolds. I'm sharing it with you because I'm sure someone, at least one person, is gonna relate to me and not feel alone in this big confusion that is being in our 20s and living abroad. If you're on a similar journey, figuring out what you love, who you are, or just reconnecting to who you were and forgot over the years, trying to fit in with everybody else, maybe we can do it together here. So welcome to my little corner of the internet. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow me along for the next chapters. Thanks, and I'll see you hopefully in the next one. Bye!